Yeah. All right, let's move to running backs because this is the craziest running back free agency we've ever seen. I see your comment, Luke. What are the Bears going to do? We'll talk about the Bears in a few minutes.
We'll get to the Bears.
Well, yeah. When do we not get to the Bears?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, let me get started. Derrick Henry to the Ravens is possibly the most lethal goal line duo I've ever seen in my life.
Obviously.
And I think that's one of the top 5 signings in free agency.
He's not a top 5. He's a 32-year-old running back.
I know
he's not a top 5 signing.
This is literally like putting Jerome Bettis on their team.
Yeah, Jerome Bettis now.
Except
not Jerome Bettis in his prime. Derrick Henry's prime was 3 years ago.
That's not the point. The point is who's stopping the Ravens when they get inside the 5?
I don't know.
No one.
Derrick Henry's playing every game this year?
I think this was a perfect replacement for Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards was a touchdown merchant this year. And they said, hey, we went, 14-3, 13-4 this year. I think the Ravens do the exact. I mean, they needed something to keep the consistency so they can keep building around this team. And I think bringing in Derrick Henry was an outstanding move. I don't care that he's out of his prime and that he's old, but he's going to do exactly what they ask him to do, which is punch the ball in the goal line. I don't think you can say anything against that.
I guess, but I mean,
wash this, wash that.
I mean, $9 million a year for someone to punch the ball at the one.
Money.
Just run the Philly special. Come on.
I disagree with that.
Speaking of running backs, can we just appreciate how the Eagles somehow got Saquon from the Giants? I think that's hilarious.
Yeah,
and the Giants paid Daniel Jones so much money, and then didn't offer him money, and they just oh my god, I love it so much.
We got Tony Pollard to the Titans.
Tony Pollard to the Titans,
which
good.
I like them. I like how he's got a fresh.
Who is the Cowboys running back going to be? The Cowboys have not done anything.
They're going to draft someone. I think if they're smart, they take Jalen Wright from the Tennessee Volunteers.
But luckily,
absolute stud.
Unfortunately, the Cowboys are not smart, so they will not be taking him. The Cowboys are probably going to draft some running back in the 5th round and turn him into a prodigy.
Perhaps. Let's change his background, just because we'll get to the Bears later.
Sure.
Let's talk about some of the moves with inside the NFC North running back wise, because that was a little crazy.
You see the Packers? The Packers, I like what the Packers are doing. I hate to say it, but they have Josh Jacobs. They got AJ Dillon back. I mean, they're going to kill the Bears again. It's just, I can see it happening.
I'm not sure why there was some criticism of Josh Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs.
I think it's a good move. I think it's your classic.
Yeah.
The Bears ain't going to tackle this guy type of move.
Yeah, and they're not.
And Aaron Jones
die in the 4th quarter.
Aaron Jones was injury prone, and I think that Josh Jacobs is also a little injury prone, but who isn't these days? But Aaron Jones was really injury prone. I don't remember the last time he played full season. I think it was definitely fair enough for them to move on from him. And now he goes inside the division to Minnesota, and I like that move too because who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? I know we're loving these comments. Who's gonna?
We're gonna get a quick Redskins shout out here.
A Washington Commanders shout out.
I want to introduce. We have Mike Honcho as a special guest to see what we think of the Redskins.
Well, they got Austin Eckler, and they gave up Gibson. I think Gibson to the Patriots makes no sense.
What's up, Mike Honcho? Put me up on the mic. Put me up on the mic.
You're on the mic.
You're on the mic. This is the only Commanders fan in the entire state of Illinois. I didn't know they existed, but he comes along.
Yo, y'all are so screwed. The whole league, y'all are so screwed.
Okay, well, we've heard what we need to hear.
I'm honestly, so scared. We're so scared of that.
If I was in 2018, I would be terrified. I mean, Zach Ertz was a top tight end back then. They got the Chiefs' backup guard who became a hero because he hurt himself in the game. Cleveland Farrell, former 4th overall pick by a team that didn't know what they were doing. Jeremy Chin was good 4 years ago. They signed some Luvu dude. That's the biggest signing.
Okay, Frankie Luvu was pretty good though.
Yeah, he's fine. But he's a linebacker. Sure.
Okay, here's the thing. People are gonna hate on the Commanders signings. I honestly don't think Eckler was that bad. I don't think Eckler was that bad of a signing.
Boy, we're hearing more from Mike Honcho.
Because
okay, you're back.
Yo. All right. Ask me some questions. Let's go.
We don't have questions. You just want to talk about the Commanders.
I mean, the Commanders are the greatest.
What do you think of their free agency? What do you think of their 2019 stellar run? What do you think of it?
I think that Bobby Wagner still got it in the tank.
Oh yeah, definitely. Bobby Wagner.
That's Austin Eckler. He's a god. Come on now. Quit play. He led the league.
Austin Eckler couldn't break a run.
Okay, that's enough of him. Austin Eckler. Sorry. I hate to rain on Brady's parade here.
He sounds like a true desperate Bears fan.
I don't think the Eckler signing is that pitiful because
I don't think it's necessary.
But let's just think about the fact that the Commanders are going to have a rookie quarterback who is going to need a guy to check the ball down to. And I think they looked at their scheme and what they're going to need to do, and they said Austin Eckler is a good fit for this. They gave him $11 million over 2 years. It's not that bad. I think the rest of their signings are a little questionable, and they really could have used that money better.
Sure.
But
okay.
But also, I don't think there should be criticism of the Eckler
I think it's fine, but I would have much rather had a younger Tony Pollard, DeAndre Swift, another pass catching back.
They still
Devin
got
Singletary.
Robinson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
don't put Devin Singletary up there.
Devin Singletary's been fantastic.
But
I'm just saying, why
he's all right at best. He had 2 good games. He had 2 good games.
We gotta get out of the comments.
Brady can't stop laughing at the comments, so I'm turning I'm clicking away from those for a second.
Well,
All right, let's talk about a couple more running backs, then we'll move on to our signings. Mix into the Texans. I love this move.
I think it's a great. I think the Texans have had a great free agency.
Yeah, they might just be in my winners and losers tab. You never know.
Okay,
but
we'll talk about that later. But the
we will.
Texans, they've made some big moves.
Is there anyone we're missing? Gus Edwards to the Chargers, fairly good.
I mean, we talked about Saquon.
Swift. All right, Swift to the Bears. I like the signing.
I like it. I kind of wish they paid a little more for Saquon, but I think Swift is good. He's a good back. He's an upgrade from Deontay Foreman. Yeah. And
yeah, he'll be solid. I think.
Solid. Like, he's solid. I mean, I can't be mad at it. I just wish they would do anything else. But you know, it could be worse. They could have not signed anyone.
I think he would have cost a little more if he wasn't robbed of so many 1-yard touchdowns last year.
Thanks for watching Neutral Zone Reaction with Brady Hannon and Jules Bergman. Make sure to catch our other videos and live streams on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, and Audible.
We hope you enjoyed and can't wait to talk football with you next time.